a little bit about our company and how we operate. When the time comes, do we sound like the kind of company you feel comfortable working with?
Absolutely. Yes, sir, you do.
All right, great. Then let's get on to the fun stuff. What we're here to talk about today is technology that saves energy and pays for itself. Now, you've mentioned to me 3 or 4 times already that your big concern is you're looking for ways to cut down on those energy bills. Isn't that correct?
Absolutely. We definitely want our energy bills cut.
Okay, and how about the comfort? You want to make the house more comfortable, true?
Yes, she definitely has to have it more comfortable.
All right, great. Well, here's the problem with energy bills. It's a simple law of supply and demand. In other words, as demand goes up for a product and supply comes down, what happens to the price?
Goes up.
Goes up. Goes nothing but up. So you tell me, Dave, which way are energy prices and utility costs going to go in the future?
Totally up.
Yeah, we know that. It's a given. Well, excuse me. Approximately 45 million homes lack the proper levels of insulation. An additional 1.2 million newly built homes are not insulated properly according to the accepted standards. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. The old way of thinking in the building trades was insulate, insulate, insulate. Keep stacking up insulation. I can remember when only 3 inches of insulation was needed, and then they decided, well, that's really not working. Let's double it. Let's make it 6 inches. Right, Dave?
Absolutely.
And what did they decide some years later? Well, jeepers, that's still not giving us the results we want. Let's double it again. Let's make it 12 inches or R38. Correct?
Right.
So what we're seeing, stacking up insulation on top of insulation, is not giving us the results we need. Now, according to the Department of Energy, if we were to properly insulate all the homes in the U.S., we could save 300 billion barrels of oil and another 300 billion cubic feet of natural gas. That equates to over 28 super tankers of crude oil.
Wow.
What do you think? That'd go a long way to making us energy independent, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Now, Dave, are you familiar with the thermograph?
Yes.
Familiar with that picture? Okay. Things are getting so bad that in March of 2009, National Geographic did an energy issue. And what they did, they took a home and made it completely energy efficient according to the old way of thinking. Now, the old way of thinking was insulate, insulate, insulate. The new way of thinking is insulate and reflect. Now, geez, Jimmy, what is reflect? That's what we're here to talk about. But keep in mind, this house is old school. So what they did is they took a house and they put in all the efficient windows, they put in the swirly light bulbs, they did the Energy Star products, and they put R38 insulation up in the attic. Then they took an infrared picture of it in the cold climate. Now, Dave, the cold sections, the cooler areas are the blue and yellow and green spots. The red are the hot spots. Where is the heat pouring out of that home?
It's pouring out of the roof.
Right out the roof. And that's with R38 insulation up there. Are you starting to ask yourself why yet?
Yep.
Again, old school. Only insulation, no reflective qualities. So what does that mean to you? Well, can we control the price of utilities?
No, we can't control utilities.
Okay, Dave, what's the only thing in this equation we can control? How much we use, right?
Right. How much we use. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. How much we use.
Okay, well, let's take a look at what that means to you. Okay, we're at 420.
There you go. Stop.